Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing an intriguing topic, which is quantum jumping. How you can truly manifest what you want with less effort. And if you can apply these tips that I'm going to show you, you'll be able to understand how to really receive what you want in a way that is aligned with the power of your soul, where you feel like there is more flexibility to reality. And if you're back on this channel, or if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing, because my goal on this channel is to break down your interdimensional consciousness in a way that is articulate and can be easily digested by your mind, so your body and mind can integrate with the power of your soul. And the best way to do that is to organize the information in a structured manner. Okay? So to jump right into it, we have to first understand that we're experiencing reality from two different dimensions. Our higher dimensional consciousness, which is our higher self, our connection to the universe, our source of infinite power and creation, and our lower dimensional consciousness, which is our body, our mind, and our identity. Now remember, higher and lower are not an indication of better or worse, but just a measurement of how long the energy waves are in each dimension and how fast they are, and the potency of them, okay? So when you're moving around your day-to-day life and you have an experience occur, you can choose to look at something from your higher self, right? With a sense of neutrality, when you know that you are the creator of your own world and you can truly place anything in your path that you desire. When you understand that you are truly a soul and you're getting to experience being a human, you're getting to experience having thoughts, emotions, and these situations that occur, but you are not these things, right? And then when you're looking at an experience, you can choose to position yourself in your lower dimensional consciousness, which is also needed at times, which will allow you to fully embody your thoughts and emotions and immerse yourself in whatever experience that you're getting to have. Because that is truly why your soul chose to reincarnate on this planet, is to have the experience of a human and to truly have thoughts and emotions that seem to be yours. So when you immerse yourself in that lower dimensional consciousness, you're able to be present in the moment. You're able to use your five senses to get more information on an experience, to have more entertainment and fulfillment when things happen during your life. Because sometimes we're so much in our head, in our intellectual mind, we're always analyzing everything that occurs within life, that we can forget to live it. We can forget to be in the body and really move through earth in the way our soul has wanted us to, okay? So now you know that, yes, your higher self and your body and mind, right? They can work together, but be aware that you have an interdimensional system with multiple moving parts. Some of those parts include your mental energy, your emotional energy, your spiritual energy, and your physical energy, okay? Your higher self is part of your spiritual energy, and your body and your mind and your emotions are part of your lower dimensional consciousness. Just means that those are what you're going to experience in the third dimension, which is lower in terms of frequency than the source of all of your consciousness and how you're going to position yourself in the universe after this video, okay? So reality appears to be solid because on the third dimension, it is. so we can use our five senses to fully immerse ourselves in this third dimensional world as a human. And then what we do is we basically will go through an experience, and we will create an emotional connection to our thoughts and our body, which then makes us feel more connected to the vehicle our soul is in. But at the same time, reality is existing on a higher plane, because higher dimensional consciousness flows down to create third dimensional matter. So in a higher dimension, everything is just information and vibration, and you're not creating something. You're aligning with the frequency that already exists in the universe, and you're allowing it to flow through your identity, your body, your emotions, and how you view the world and yourself. So that's the first thing you have to understand, is when you're wanting to quantum jump, sometimes making that large change can make you feel like the current circumstances you're in are so solidified that there is this resistance there, and you may think to yourself, how can I move from this point to that point if my current circumstances seem so in place and permanent? Well, that's because from the third dimension, everything is solid. So when you feel as if you're in a position and you're wanting to change it, realize that you're just experiencing from the third dimension the energy that was in your system, because energy takes time to manifest. So whatever you're experiencing now is a result of the energy that has been in your subconscious mind, which then gets stored in your body from the past. Okay? So realize that, so you can understand that quantum jumping is truly just deciding you're going to move into a new version of yourself. You're going to embody a new story on this planet. And what ends up happening is, when you decide to view reality as just information and vibration that you can choose to move around and then align with a new vibration and new information, which then becomes physical matter, instead of I'm in this body and this mind and I'm having these experiences which are causing me to feel not aligned with my true power, and I feel like I'm stuck. So start from your imagination, view a version of reality and a story of life you would like to create, and then allow it to go into your body, your emotions, and your mind in the third dimension. Instead of positioning yourself in your body, in your subconscious mind, which is a collection of what has happened in the past. And then from that place of, fixed energy, you're going to try to change yourself. Okay? The third dimension is a result of energy in the higher dimensions. The information in your subconscious, in your body, in your emotions, things you can't see with your physical eyes, but you know is there. That's what will then create what you experience in reality. Okay? So always decide that you're going to choose to see reality as this fluid structure. And what can help you is when you're feeling stuck or frozen in where you're at and who you are, go next to the element of water, right? Whether it be a river or a lake or an ocean or a bath or a shower or a faucet, and watch how water will move into whatever shape that it's led into. Watch how it's elastic. And as you're looking at the water, you can start to think to yourself, okay, my cells are as flexible as this water. My mind is as flexible as this water. My being is something that really has a capacity to shift into any other frequency that I choose to align with. Okay? Now remember, quantum jumping is kind of like you're going to decide a new trajectory of your life. Okay? And what ends up happening is when we start to ask ourselves, okay, is choice or fate real? right? That huge question, right? Is everything that's happening meant to happen, or am I choosing it to happen? And the way I can guide you into this is by explaining to you that every time in your life where you have felt like there was a general theme of experiences or emotions or really kind of something you were dealing with, that was a unique collection of energy that reproduced on itself, and you were kind of caught in this echo chamber of being. That is a timeline. It is a theme of energy that reproduces, and then all the experiences and people you have met during a particular time period, you will notice, reflect a general theme, a starting point, an idea of who you are, what you're healing, what you're fighting, the fear you're working through, and how you're viewing the world, and what your main objective is in that time of your life. Okay? So when you choose a new objective, okay, and you choose a new kind of starting point, you say, okay, I'm going to realize that life is fluid, and I'm going to view a story that I could be. I'm going to rewrite my time on this planet. I'm going to change what I'm doing. What ends up happening is you're creating another trajectory of energy. So if you look at all these trajectories of energy as if they're plots in a movie, every time you decide this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I'm going to heal, or this is my new objective in life, there is a series of thoughts and emotions, experiences, and people you will meet that reflect that one choice, that one starting point. So your choice is where you quantum jump into, where you're going to decide to be in the energetic realms based off of choosing. I'm going to be this person now. I'm going to heal this part of me. I'm going to conquer this part of reality. And that choice creates a ripple effect, and it really allows you to move into a flow of energy that is already set for you. So the choice comes in when you're going to decide what version of yourself you're going to be. And then when you decide that timeline, each timeline has a collection of experiences, people, thoughts, and energy that are pre-written for that timeline. So the good news is you really just have to see reality as something more flexible. And as you're shifting in and out of different paradigms, realize that you're allowing your DNA to be more like water so it can adapt to that new trajectory of energy. Because energy is really set in patterns, okay? When you choose to grow in a way, or create something, or heal something, there is a starting point, a seed of consciousness that represents information based off of what you're wanting to align with, what you're creating for yourself, and where you're going. That is your choice. And then that particular information will cycle in on itself like sacred geometry and propel you forward. And everything that is needed to happen in the timeline you're choosing for the objective you have in your heart will happen with the following experiences that are connected to what is meant to happen in that timeline. Okay? So all you have to do is just get your mind used to viewing reality from more of a fluid manner. And when you're doing that, you begin to see less of your limitation and more of your soul's power as you decide to change what version of reality you're getting to experience. So what I would say is try this exercise. You know, write a story, okay, of who you're desiring to be. And in this exercise, you can imagine that you're writing the story about a character in a book or movie. Because sometimes we can feel resistant when we're trying to look at ourselves in a new light because we have this idea of what we think is possible. So just write a story of a person and, see what areas in this story are important. What areas of life? Finances, relationships, creativity. And then how would you want each area to look, or how would each area of life look to this character? And write it all out, the best case circumstances. And then when you wake up every day, do a meditation, breathing in and out of your nose, and start by slowing your breath down and focusing on just how slow the air is going into your nose and then out of your nose. And then see yourself in that new story. Find a version of you that is living that exact life, with all the important areas of life that you wrote about and all the experiences, and then really move your consciousness into that body. Okay? Now I want to tell you guys, I do have a free quiz in the description that will give you more of an understanding on the interdimensional skills you have as a starseed. Because the important thing about spirituality is finding a way to apply it to your life so you can enrich your time on this planet and you can have more power over what you experience during your life. You're here unlocking a higher dimensional level of consciousness so you can impact your time on this planet. Okay? And also, if you're really a starseed and you feel as if there's a power inside of you may not fully understand, but you're being led to it, then I've created a place for you that is safe and expansive so you can understand more about your interdimensional consciousness. And that is my next online workshop. It's a very low and affordable price. I also include quantum healing in each workshop. There'll be multiple people attending, and you have the choice to keep your audio and video off or on, but it's there so once a month you can get a expansive boost of understanding into who you are and the universe. And also, I'm going to show you how to use your interdimensional skills to change energy in the metaphysical realm so you can experience a direct result in reality. Okay? I hope you guys have an amazing day and realize that you can look at life at any moment from different dimensions, and you're going to be called to move in between both. Your body, your mind, your identity, or your higher self. Both are important, both have their places. But know when you're going through a conundrum, what dimension am I looking at this from? And then that will teach you how to position yourself in different experiences to get the most efficient results. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully you have an amazing day and stay in simplicity and power, and I'll see you next time. Bye.